Hey family, this is Apostle-Martina Hill from God's House of Deliverance Church in Southfield, Michigan, and I am sending you a video newsletter. Ta-da! A video newsletter. I don't know what you call it, a virtual newsletter or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, this is what's new in God's house. I haven't done one of those in video before. I usually do them in a newsletter, and I haven't sent a newsletter in over a year. So to all the people on my email list, I'm super duper sorry. I apologize. It just gets very chaotic in my world, and I have limited staff, and so I dropped the ball. So I'm saying I'm sorry. But since I'm really into doing videos, I just thought maybe I would do a video because I could tell you real quick what's been going on at God's house. Hopefully you've been watching the YouTube, but if you haven't been watching the YouTube videos, I thought I'd just kind of catch you up. Okay, so this is kind of like a year in review / what's new in God's house. Okay, so as you know, I told you I'm an apostle, and that's very new if you are on my email list, because I was affirmed in May of 2014, which is this year. So from January up into my affirmation service, which is the service in which I get inducted in through, a big, beautiful service, worship service, and my apostle and some ministry officials lay hands on you, and then you become in the office of the apostle. Of course, it takes lots of preparation, and I had to go to apostle school. So I went to apostle school for 4 months. Yes, there is an apostle school. And I studied for 4 months, and I was just pretty much just focused on that. And of course, ministering on Sundays. And then after that, I got busy with other projects. So if you want to find out more about my walk into apostleship, I have a video which I'll leave in the link below, which you can check that out. And it's very, guys, I'm transparent, right? So it's pretty transparent about at that time how I was feeling and how my life changed instantly. I mean, impartation is real, okay? My life changed instantly, and it was just, it was deep. It was deep. I'm under Apostle Jimmy Jimbra, and she's out of Richmond, Virginia. So like I said, that experience was really, really deep. So if you want to find out more about how I was feeling, everything concerning that, please check out that video, because I think it's a really good video. I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember saying a lot of good stuff. And of course, it being several months later, I'm, totally settled in at this point into the office of apostle. So, and what an apostle is someone who plants and oversees ministries, in U.S. and overseas, and someone who has also other governing abilities outside of overseeing as well. And again, check out the link below, and you'll find out more about that as well. So I'm an apostle now, which was one of the reasons why we didn't have an Ask the Prophet this year. We didn't have it because I was really focused on the affirmation. I was focused on it mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. And as you know, Ask the Prophet costs, because we have it at a hotel, and we had my affirmation service at a hotel. So we had to make a choice. And so, of course, I chose the affirmation. Another reason why we didn't have an Ask the Prophet this year, because many of you have been calling and asking about that, is because we were focusing on our building project. Yay! Yeah, so we're looking to purchase a building, and since we really just couldn't focus on so many financial projects at one time, so we decided to focus on the affirmation in the building project. So we did not do a Ask the Prophet. Okay, going on talking about the building projects. Well, if you're an email friend, you know that in January, we did this whole email campaign, which we consider a letter campaign, and we asked for donations because we wanted to raise money, about $10,000, to get a building. And some of you had donated, and we are super grateful. We appreciate that. but we did not make our mark. So we decided to regroup, restructure, and do a totally different campaign. And instead of asking for 10,000, which we kind of felt that some people were probably weren't comfortable, helping us reach that goal. I'll say that. $3,500 was our goal, and we considered that was probably about the down payment for a land contract for a building that was about $20,000 to purchase. So we did a $3,500 campaign, and we did more than that. And it was a totally social media based campaign through GoFundMe.com. Our website is still up, GoFundMe.com/God's House. GoFundMe.com/God's House. So anyway, we did that campaign. It's still going, actually. We really pushed it hard the first few weeks. We reached our goal in probably like 12 weeks or so. And now we have like well over $3,800 and counting, because we're still collecting donations. People are still telling us that they want to give. And so we're keeping the website up. So that's awesome. For those of you who gave to the last campaign, the email letter campaign, we added your donations of that campaign to the other campaign. So don't feel like, hey, what happened to my donation? Your donation is very much a part of the newer campaign. So we thank you so much. If you, whichever donation campaign that you donated to, just understand that we counted you in for the last one. Okay, so if you gave to the first one, we counted you for the current one that we're doing right now. Praise God. Okay, the next thing is we're looking for a building on the west side of Detroit, and we're in the process of looking and seeing what we want there, and in the process of waiting to see if we get additional funding from other resources. So that's what we're doing. If you want to find out more information about our building campaign, we have several videos, because I was putting videos in every week or so. And so you want to just go on our channel, youtube.com/God's House TV, and you want to just check that out, because we have week 1 all the way up and counting of our experiences with the building campaign and the donations and whatnot. So totally check that out. Okay, so I actually surprisingly, I created like a little list because it was so much that I wanted to cover. Okay, so let me jump to Ask the Prophet again. We're going to have an Ask the Prophet in 2015. I'm not going to tell you when, because that's still in the works and when we're going to do it. But it is going to be a hotel event, and we're going to have it. In the meantime, this year we've been doing Prophetic Fire Sundays, which was something that we came up with that we have at our current location on 12 Mile Road, which is a more intimate setting for those of you who have attended. And so when we have Prophetic Fire Sundays, it's actually way awesome, because people can come, and it's like a smaller version of Ask the Prophet. So it's not as big as the hotel, but it's a smaller version, and you still get the same effect. You get to ask your questions. Yay. So I'm glad that we're, still keeping that alive. Next on the list to talk about. Okay, yeah. So we're having prophetic watch night service, which we have every year for the last couple of years. And of course, that's on watch night, which is the last day of the year, which is Wednesday, December 31st, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We don't have the late night services. We just have a couple of hours from 7 to 9 p.m. And so I'll be ministering, and also we'll have prophetic words that will cover the city, the state, the region, and also I'll be doing a prayer over every family that comes and every family represented that will be in the house. I will be praying the prayer of blessing of the year over that person. And so I will talk more about that in few videos to come. So, but I just want to keep the bug in your ear. Prophetic watch night service, December 31st at 7 o'clock p.m. 2014. Welcoming 2015. the year of the blessing. That's 2015, the year of the blessing. Okay. Okay, I think I pretty much covered everything. Let's see, we talked about this, and this. Oh, phone calls. I want to cover that. Okay, so some of you guys that are on our ministry phone call list, and what that list is that if you were ever a member or a very frequent visitor of our ministry, we would give you a call if we haven't seen you in a while, and we will call you and pray for you and tell you things that was going on with the ministry. If people are like really sick and they want to come but they can't come, we'll call and see about you. It's all a part, of our ministry, hospitality, praying for the sick, we normally do that. And we've been doing that for years, but the last few months we've had some change in staff and we haven't been able to keep up with that. So beginning in January, we will be doing the calls again because we have brand new staff and we'll be able to keep up with that. I actually am too busy to call people like I really want to. And I'm so sorry about dropping the ball on that. So for those of you who feel like we just totally forgot about you, we didn't forget about you, are definitely in our prayers, especially if you have sent in your prayer requests, mailed them in, or put them on our prayer wall. We have been praying for you, so don't feel like we haven't. We just haven't called, and we apologize. So with new staffing in place, that will start back in January as well. So yeah, that's new in God's house. A lot of stuff. But I thank you for listening. I try not to do long videos, but this is a year in review. Okay, and we have a new YouTube page. My husband and I started a new YouTube page. It's youtube.com/The-Heal-Life, which I'll have that down below in the description box as well. And you can check out cool, funny videos, informative videos, anything from couponing to hair to bikes to church and worship to just us being us, living a Christian lifestyle. No, it's not a reality show. It's just us being us, And I just thought that people would love to kind of see how we do us on a regular day basis. And of course, God's House TV, that YouTube page is definitely straight up ministry, inspirational videos. So, okay, well, God bless you, and I pray all is well with every single one of you, and I am going to make an honest effort to be more consistent with the emails. So, I thank God for you guys. Please continue to pray for our ministry. We love you so much, and check YouTube out, our YouTube channels out for new updated information. And please, if you're on Facebook, look me up, Apostle-Martina L Wade Hill. On Facebook, it's in the description box. I'm on Twitter, Martina Wade Hill, at Martina Wade Hill, and I tweet. And we have podcasts this year too. We have podcasts. You have a clip, a 30-minute clip. I preach an hour. Sorry, but there's a 30-minute clip every time I minister. I upload it, and we've got a few sermons you can check out. Go on our new website page. Yes, we have a new website page, GodsHouseOfDeliveranceChurch.org. I'll put it in the description box. Check out our podcast. There's a link. You can just click to it and go straight there, and the podcasts are downloadable. So, all that really quick. It's been almost 15 minutes, but thank you for hanging in with us. I love you. God bless you. This is Apostle Martina Wade Hill. Until next time, peace. Love you guys. See you soon.